Welcome, I'm yours, Lola. So today I'm gonna bring you the patch notes for Legend of Runeterra. So the previous patch was the anniversary and it was crap because they didn't add no nerfs, no buffs. It was only more cosmetics for the game and celebrate the anniversary. So it was kind of bad because for anniversary they didn't put nothing. It was only cosmetics, and that is always bad because even in anniversary you want something like buffs, nerfs, or even new content, and they didn't put that. It was like they didn't even give the effort to do nothing on the anniversary. But oh well. So in this patch, there isn't a lot of nerfs or buffs because it's like introducing more 3 new champions, and of course follow their followers and spells, of course. Of course, the game in terms of meta is like boring for now. Best decks is still Lysandra and Trundle with Shadow Isle, and then of course you have Naz and Trash, because of course it's like that deck isn't the most powerful because it all depends of your Naz. It's not about Trash, it's your Naz, and there is a lot of ways to prevent Naz. So yeah, of course, but it's what you see more people playing to reach to master. Lysandra, Trundle with Shadow Isle, and Trash with Naz, and the rest is same decks always, because like I always say, Riot isn't aggressive on their patching, on buffs or nerfs. In all their games they aren't aggressive. That's why all the games from Riot are like the metas stay boring as hell, because they aren't aggressive on that. So with this patch is the Guardians of the Ancient, because if you saw the trailers, is Zillion, Irelia, and Malphite. Malphite is not from Targon. It's other region, but because the game doesn't have other champions from his region, so they implement Malphite to Targon. That's why you see him as a Targon champion, but he isn't from Targon. But Riot never create all the champions for his own region. That's why they implement to Targon, saying okay, he belongs to there. So he showing the trailer if you want to see new expansion, Guardians of Ancients, like that. So get ready to choose your fate in Legend of Runeterra newest expansion, Guardians of the Ancient. This expansion has a new keyword, Play Dance, which can turn the tide of fate in your favor at any time, even without an attack token. Guardians of Ancient adds 42 new collectible cards, including 3 new champions, Zillion, Malphite, and Irelia. Get it all when Guardians of Ancient arrives on patch 2.70, which will be available approximately tomorrow. So new cards. Over the past week we've been steadily revealing all the cards being introduced in Guardians of Ancient, while with Irelia cutting for final reveal early today. You can add on with galleries to check out, so I'm gonna switch to here to the website. So these are the cards that were revealed. These were the first ones. You can see that these belongs to the Malphites. Here some from Zillion cards, more Malphite cards, as you can see, a lot more landmarks, because Malphite is gonna be around landmarks that's gonna suck. A lot of people were saying already that, because landmarks is one of the worst things that they ever created. Then we have here Zillion, so the first form. So create 4 time bombs in your deck, then predicts. I have seen you destroy 2 allied time bombs. So he creates 4 time bombs, you only need to find 2 and you evolve. And of course the level 1 is a 1/4 card, and it costs 2. And then when it evolves, round start create fleeting copy of each non-fleeting card I saw you play last round. Create 4 time bombs in your decks, then predict, and it becomes a 2/5. So doesn't mean that it's gonna be broken, nothing like that. It's gonna be like those cards that are only to do damage to the next and the enemy cards. It's gonna be like that. So it's not gonna be very good. You need to create a deck that combines, but it's not going to be the card that will help you to win. Then we have in here you have the Zillion Chrono Shift. Give an ally champion the next time I will die this round, fully heal me and grant me +3/+3 instead. Create a Zillion in your deck. So using the, if you play League of Legends, is ultimate on the game, that is the chrono shifts. So that's not bad. Like this ability can be very good, not bad at all. But I think Zillion it's not gonna be like a lot played. Then like C3 Lady of Cloud, so if you saw already there is some cards that has this character, a lot of people were hyped because of this. As you can see it costs 10 and it's a 10-10 card as the Marcia. When I'm summoned double other allies power and health and grant them challenge. So these cards can be very good for Jarvan, with Jarvan and with Renekton. Why? Because Renekton can be strong when you have challenger with him. So what will happen when he has challenge? You can hook someone and you will do damage to the enemies on the back line because you are challenging the enemy. So these cards can be very good for Renekton, for Jarvan. The problem is the cost, of course. It's not easy to have 10 mana because it's only a late game. But I think it can be good, like can bring a new meta for the game. But sometimes like when you think how the game is, like you can't even reach to 10 mana almost. So like maybe we're not gonna see, you can see, depends. So then we have like more cards for other regions, nothing like Calma Eye. There is some cards that is you need reputation, so like reputation is crap for the game, nobody cares about that. More, as you can see, a lot of landmarks because they were trying to reveal that Malphite will need landmarks. You have this Stone Break, that's a 6 and it's a 6/4 play. If you have soon 4+ landmarks, this game deal 4 to an enemy and 2 to the enemy next. As you can see, it's like, will people play with this card? No, landmarks suck. So, because look at this, Content should obliterate the weakest enemy. It's like the weakest enemy. Why not the strongest enemy? Like, come on. So I like, Then we have here the Malphite. So as you can see, he's Targon, like I explained it. So he's a 7, he costs 7 of course, and he's a 7/11. That's one thing that is good for him, that he has no, this is the first card in here. Damn. In here, so he's a 7, he's a 6/10. I was saying, wait, fuck, what was happening? But yeah, in here they messed it up. So he has stuff and he's 6/10, so not bad. Like it's hard to kill him. Of course, the cost is a lot. To level up, you have summoned 12+ mana of landmarks. 12+ mana of landmarks. When I level up, if you have the attack token, create an unstoppable force in hand. And you can see in here, unstoppable force that costs 2 only, is slow, spell, and stun all enemies. Okay, that's cool. That's very good. But, like, 12+ mana on landmarks? Are you fucking crazy? You think people will play all the landmarks? Nobody gonna play. It's like kinda sucks because the card, like, it seems good Malphite, but it's like, you need only landmarks. Like, yeah, like it's gonna be hard to see someone play. Maybe you can see people play, but they like trying out decks only. And then he evolves and he's a 7/11, even hard to kill. When I'm soon on or round start, if you have the attack token, create an unstoppable force in hand. Okay, that's how it's like. It's nothing special, but it's like a card to be hard to defeat, but it's gonna be hard to play. Then you have other things for spells that he has. His Malphite Ground Slam. It's a cost 4, but it's a fast spell. Stun a unit, deal 3 to it. If you have summoned a landmark this game, create a Malphite in your deck. So it's like deal 3 to it if, and there is the word if you have summoned a landmark. So it's meaning that it sucks. Other card that can be good is Shaken Ground. Fast spell is a skill, right? If you assume the 4+ landmarks, this game deal 4 to an enemy and 2 to the next. Okay, always around the, how it's called, the landmarks, like, and then of course all that is the ground slam, the same as this, because this creates a Malphite, this doesn't create a Malphite, that's the same. It's like, what I'm saying is like, we're not gonna see a lot of Malphite. immediately. As you can see, there is a lot of landmarks, but it's like nobody plays because they are very good. Then of course more cards for Targon, you can see. One card for Ionia, that's around Z. A lot of cards because they need to put. Other cards for Irelia that's interesting is this. So it costs 2, is a burst spell, Syncopation. Swap 2 allies, that's always good. And this, then you can see other cards from Irelia that can be good. Lead and follow, recall an ally to create a flawless tool in hand. Vanguard's Edge, Blade Dance 3, but that I'm gonna explain in the patch notes what means this keyword. Pick an ally to attack with the blades. Amazing. If you saw the trailer, you understand how it works, because you can see that a lot of cards add that keyword, Blade Dance, as you can see. Then the other flawless duet, Blade Dance 2, and we have this swap Irelia with an ally. That's amazing because you can swap. So like Irelia, oh no, she's gonna be blocked. Whoop! Trade with other character, with other champion, other follow that's gonna attack, and like that she doesn't die. That's amazing. So now the card is, as you can see, Irelia is cost free. It's like easy to play. She is a free 2, of course, has low health, but she has quick attack, so it's hard to kill, but it's easy to kill with spells. Yes, that's the problem again. When I'm summoned or round start, if you have the attack token, create a flawless duet in hand, that is this. To level up, 12 plus allies have attacked, so easy to evolve, 12 plus allies have attacked, that's easy to evolve. It's like, you don't, because those say you need to do damage, it's only attacked. It's easy to evolve. So immediately you see that she's gonna be played because it's easy to evolve her. And then of course the spells that she has are very good. Then when she evolves, she's for free, nothing special. She has quick attack, of course, continues with that. When I'm sooner or around start, if you have an attack token, create a false duet in hand again. When allies attack, create a blade search in hand, that's this. Meaning like, if you have attack token, she creates always this. Easy. When allies attack, she creates this card, Blade Search, in your hand. So the cost is 0 and you can play immediately. So like easy. So like in terms of champions, we're gonna see is like Irelia, it's gonna be a priority, like people trying out and find the deck that combines with her. Easy to understand that. Zilean, it's gonna be like maybe like for those aggressive decks that you want to finish quickly. Maybe we're gonna see Zilean trying to be played like around that. Malphite, it's not gonna be played because it's around landmarks and all landmarks are shit. And you can even see from Shurima, those 3 ascended characters, Renekton, Nash and Azir. Nobody plays their landmark to go to level 3, that is the Sunburn Disc, because it sucks and takes so much time to them to end the countdown. So everyone said landmarks are crap on the game. The idea was good, but only for certain landmarks that in the beginning that came out, they were good. The others are completely trash. Yes, it's like you don't need to finish the landmarks for Malphite, it's only mana. But the problem is you are wasting a lot of mana only to put those landmarks. You are not playing creatures. That's the problem. So I will say like Irelia, we're gonna see a lot of Irelia trying out. Then Zilean and Malphite, it's gonna be the lowest. So back to the patch notes. So now new keyword Blade Dance. Only to explain how it works. Irelia, the Blade Dance herself, has graced the battlegrounds of Legend of Runeterra, and with her comes a new keyword, Blade Dance. Cards with Blade Dance summon a number of blades, which immediately begin a free attack against your opponent. Blade Dance attacks can take place with or without attack token and doesn't consume the attack token when it happens. A single blade may not look like much on its own, but you shouldn't underestimate the combo potential of such versatile. So as you can see, there's some cards here showing, there's some cards that have the Blade Dance. So the Blade Dance gives a free attack without that many summon blades. So I mean like it's like scout, right? So, but certain cards are scout, they can attack twice, right? Only in your turn. This is almost same, but you don't need to be have the attack token. When you play the Blade Dance, you can attack too. So it's almost same, but I understand. So that's why I say Irelia. It's gonna be played because you can you can abuse of the keywords. You can abuse of that. I like. The cards don't cost a lot though. Every card has the Blade Dance keyword, so and they are not expensive. You can see here 4 and the 2 costs. So that's why I say Irelia is gonna be played a lot. Then we have two new challenges. I've been able to prepare for new landmark synergies and Blade Dance keyword introducing in Guardian of Ancient. So, like explain how Malphite is gonna work, like that, blah blah blah, and the Blade Dance keyword, how it works, like that, you understand. But of course, tomorrow the patch comes, I will try out only to show the new challenge and to see how landmark is a joke and to see how it works, the Blade Dance, only to understand better. Then card updates. Naz's trash decks have been thriving and consist surpass our win rate 55%. That's a lie. And play rate 50% thresholds for what we'll consider healthy. We are making small chance to the Shadow Isle portion of the deck that have continued to cause meta problems. That's a fucking lie again. For now, while Naz is a clear powerhouse for the deck, we want to leave the power of Shroom intact. We are watchlisting Naz so we can continue to monitor his performance while investigating potential change to him in the future if he continues to overperform. Why he overperforms? Because every time that someone is slain, he gains +1/+1. So it's not hard to understand what you need to do. It's easy. Instead of gaining +1/+1, he only gains +1/+0. Easy to understand. Because, okay, he needs the damage, so what you do is like above 2 Naz, he only is a 2/2 card. Easy. Okay, so we don't need to give more health to, so like we don't want per slain to give him +1/+1, right? So how we gonna do? Okay, so let's put him with 4 health, right? Easy. And when he slains, instead of getting +1/+1, he only gains +1/+0. Easy. He is a card of 2/4, but then per slave he only gains attack, doesn't gain health. Easy. I already fixed the problem. But we all say like certain devs doesn't understand shit. They don't care even about that. I'm saying that is the powerhouse. Why he has fear, right? He gains a lot. Like he's on a 6 card cost, so it's like. I'm saying that the deck. Naz Trash is the best. It's like, come on, dude. He's not the best one. He's not the best one. Like 55% maybe they are seeing from Iron to Master. Like, come on, not everyone plays with this shit deck. It's like it all depends on Naz. If you don't get Naz in your hand, you lost. And there is so many ways to stop Naz to attack. You have Ush. You have that card that I don't remember the name from Zoe. You have Freeze, right? So there's a lot of ways to stop the cards. But oh well. Then the nerf. So the nerf is the follows on spells from like they say from Shadow Isle. That is atrocity because everyone abuses of that to win with Naz because you kill your card, right? They kill Naz and they put for your knock next and they defeat it. Congrats, skill player. But oh well. So they instead of the cost being 6, they go for 7. There it is. And then Blighted Caretaker, the base stats was 2/1 and they're gonna put a 1/1. Here it is. The balancing of Riot on the game. Yeah, and they think this is gonna change the game entirely. They think this. Oh. Region road updates. Shurima along with Targon and Iona just got a little more vast. Shurima, Targon and Iona regions roads have been extended by 4 levels, each to coincide with the release of their new champions. Only to explain. Because Zilli is Shurima, Malphite Targon and Ionia is Irelia. That's why they only explain this for people to understand. Then personalization, here you go, more the stage, like that, because they only care about cosmetics, they don't even care about the game. So the Time Temple, because about Zillion. The Guardians, that is the ship, I think it's called that, yes, ship, that is from Malfit. As you can see, this is the Chrono ship. The card backs from Zillion, it's good. That is called the Chrono Keeper. The emotes, that is Zillion. The Irelia, that's good. The animation is very good. And the icons, that's from Shurima. Then we have the bundles. The Warriors of Ancient bundle is available in store by 1,807 coins. Bundle includes these two creatures in there, at the temple, of course. The Time Temple Ball, of course, and the exclusive Chrono Ship variant, that is this. Because it's exclusive. Then we have deck bundles. The Sand and Steel deck bundle featuring the overwhelming might of Irelia and Azir is available in store. Buy those coins. Like you buying this deck bundle, you receive all the cards that are in the bundle. You receive the Irelia, so they are trying to say that Irelia it's gonna be good with Azir. Who knows? Who knows? Azir is shit, Azir, but who knows? And then expeditions. Guardians of Ancient Champion spells and falls have been added to expeditions. I already talked a lot about the expeditions, that they need to take down the expedition and try to think a new idea for that mode, because nobody plays it. They need to think a new way to improve the expedition, to make people, okay, let me play the expedition now. And then miscellaneous must come now do aggregate damage all at once when drawn together. Okay, that's good. Cards created by concurrent timelines now generate prismatic effects. Okay, effects for rally and hostile have been improved. That's very good. And then they are talking in here for a patch. In patch 2.9.0, that is on June 2nd, cross-shard franchise will no longer be support. Okay, as lore continues to grow, we are beginning to run up against challenges caused by degraded tech. Of course, that's always a thing that happens to all games. Cross-shard friend challenge is one of our main culprits, and it's great taking resources that we need to develop some of Lore's most desired features planned for the future, further along in the pipeline. We'll have more information on social features for Lore in the future, but for now, we just want to provide an early heads up for players and community organizations that make us of the feature. Okay, it's understandable, but at least they say when. That's always good to say when that's gonna happen. And then we have bug fix. Okay, nothing is interesting. But yeah, like this patch, it's kind of shame that they do like buffs and nerfs, because we know that the meta is stale. We know the cards that people are abusing. That is a lot of Lysander Trundle. Then it's Nasus and Trash. Okay, they are messing up with Trash like Shadow Isle. Only 2 cards, like that's not very good. You have there is a lot of regions that are stopped that nobody plays. We have fucking Asu that stopped since the beginning of the game. Nobody plays that card. Nobody plays with Renet because it sucks. Nobody plays with Azir because the only deck that worked was with Lucian, and it was so bad. There's there's so many champions that I can't even remember now their names, that nobody plays, like Victor. Okay, he was very good at a certain point, but nowadays he's bad as fuck. Misfortune, like, she disappeared. Gangplank, okay, he was very good at a certain time too, but like, they have tons of champions and nobody plays with them. It's like, you watch for like the new region, Shurima, every card sucks. And you are like, how a region can have every card that's bad? Because they put to level 3 and you need to have that landmark. It's like, nobody plays with Shurima cards because they suck. You can see that some people play with LeBlanc because it's easy to evolve her. So like, the meta is so stale that they don't even know what to do anymore on buffs or nerfs. Like, but I think, at least I think with these 3 new cards, we're gonna see some change. Like, we're gonna see Irelia being played. Definitely, we're gonna see now being a powerful deck. I don't know about that, if she's gonna be a powerful card, but we're gonna see her. I can see her being played. It's easy to evolve. It's easy to play. Maybe we're gonna see we're gonna see Zillion definitely. It's not overpowered, nothing like that, but because you can be playing with him as an aggressive deck because of the time bombs. And Malphite, it's gonna be another champion that nobody picks him because his cost is high, because of course he has a lot of damage and a lot of health. But the problem is around the landmarks, and you can see that Thalia, nobody picks her, nobody plays with her because it's only landmarks, and nobody cares about that. So yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed the patch notes of Legend of Runeterra. So in 2 weeks we have more patch notes for Legend of Runeterra, and I hope they put some good buffs and nerfs for the game, because the game starts to be kind of boring to watch and to play at the same time. So hope you guys enjoyed the patch notes, and see you guys in 2 weeks.